What's going on, you crazy, crazy sons of bitches? How in the hell are we doing tonight? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. What's up? What is going on with all of y'all, man? How the hell we doing today? What's going on, Don Vito? My guy Donnie is in the building. What's going on, Gabe? How you doing? MarkAnt is in the chat. He's and I don't know what the hell he's doing in the chat when MarkAnt should be up in here. But listen, it's a fantastic ass Wednesday night. Y'all know what that means. We getting ready to get up in here, get live, get crazy, get wild, talk a little bit of trash, okay? Call each other pieces of shit, and just have a good ass time. And I'm super excited, man. So listen, y'all. Yo, it's been a crazy day for me, okay? I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to your boy on Twitter, but a thing happened today. It was kind of crazy and very unexpected, but cool nonetheless. And listen, it's got your boy feeling good, man. It's got your boy feeling pretty damn good. So look, here's what we're doing tonight, okay? I've got a legend, okay? I've got a legend in the building today, all right? Oh shit, the feds are in here. God, all right, listen, all right? I don't know who Curious George with an AK-47 is in the building. Jesus Christ. You guys with these fucking names, man. I don't know what to do with y'all, man. I don't know what to do with y'all. But listen, we got a legend in the building today, all right? And hey, listen, he reached out to me today while I was Twitch streaming, and said, "Hey, man, heard you going live on YouTube tonight." And I was like, "Yeah, man, I am." And he was like, "Well, shit, you need a co-host?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I do need a co-host tonight, man. Bring your ass in." So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this time to introduce y'all to a Twitch legend, okay? He is sus as fuck, all right? He's all the way sus, and he's gonna come here and kind of talk to us about some football stuff, man. So, do me a favor, give me a warm ass welcome to my guy, MarkAnt. Let's get it. What's going on with you, Mark?
What's good? First of all, PTA, you're the sus one. I don't want to hear that again. Second of all, what's going on with the chat?
Listen, man, listen.
All right. These names are hell.
The IRS is in here, yo. Listen, I paid my taxes, okay?
Yo, shit.
I paid my taxes.
We got the FBI. No, hold on. We got the FBI. We got Curious George with an AK-47. And we got OJ Simpson.
OJ Simpson is in here. OJ Simpson. Listen.
Oh, God.
Hey, feds, if y'all was looking for a guy, he just popped into he's here now, okay? He's here now.
Oh, my God.
He's here now. You can go. Yeah, listen, job's done. Mission's accomplished, okay? We're Gucci. And here's the other thing, okay? I'm not sus, all right? I'm over here. I'm doing my tasks, right? I'm minding my own business, okay? All right? If anybody is sus, it's Emily, okay? First of all.
Oh, my
if anybody
God.
is sus, it's Emily. Vote her out, okay? You got to get her off this shit.
We're going to do a 50-50 vote. I'm going to vote you out first and then call an emergency meeting and vote out Emily.
All right, well, you do what you got to do, man. I'm telling you, it's Emily, all right? She's the one that's sus. All right, so Mark, man, first and foremost, man, thank you very much for gracing us with OJ Simpson.
Oh, God.
He's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, boy.
Thank you. Listen, this is what I deal with, man. I deal with this shit all day, or on Twitch, and then I pop here on YouTube, and I got to deal with the madness here, man. So first and foremost, Mark, man, I appreciate you coming and gracing us with your presence today. For all of us that don't know who you are, okay. First of all, tell us who you are, what you do.
Well, I'm MarkAnt312. I stream on Twitch usually on weekends. MarkAnt312 on Twitch. That's really it, honestly. I have a Twitter, if that helps. My Twitter's MarkAnt312.
Both of those links are in the description. Okay. All right.
Appreciate that, man.
So I know that when you do stream, one of the things that you stream is Among Us. Super fun game. We've got a squad of crazy sons of bitches that play together. And somebody is going to stream it, right? It's more than likely it's going to be MarkAnt that's going to stream it. Sometimes, maybe we'll get a wild Findler, Findler After Dark stream.
It hasn't happened since he went Hollywood.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, Findler's kind of Hollywood.
I mean, really though, he has CC on his podcast and he's not Hollywood apparently.
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, the price went up, man. The price went up, and it's kind of the way it is. The price totally went up. But so I know that it's one of the games that you stream. But what else are you typically like? What can people find you streaming when you go live on Twitch?
Mainly I stream Madden. I'm mainly a Madden streamer. I play a little bit of head-to-head. I've been grinding weekendly a lot. I play on Xbox, but it's usually between those two, Madden and Among Us.
Okay, all right.
Occasionally Call of Duty.
Sometimes you get a little caught in there. Listen,
occasionally I need to take out my rage on something.
I do not play COD on stream.
Oh my god!
I refuse to play COD on stream. What's going on, Nate? How you doing? I refuse to play COD on stream because I am the worst. I am the worst at COD. I am so bad. I will not. I'll play COD. I'll play COD. I'll play it off stream. If some people are like, hey man, you want to play some COD? I'm like, all right, cool. I'll jump on. But I refuse to play that game on stream because it'll just be me dead for hours. Okay, if you want to see me dead for 3 hours, then I'll stream COD.
Then watch you stream Among Us
or Among Us. Because I'm always either getting killed or voted off the shit.
Or it's either you or Fendler. You get that pity vote at the end. We know I bet we see the imposter kill someone. And then, even though we see them, you still get a vote because
still get a vote.
We still
get a vote. It's like, hey, yo, watch them kill. Why you voting for me? Because
exactly.
Fuck you. That's why. Because fuck you. I'm not answering that damn question, Don. You're ridiculous. So okay.
Did Don just call you an old man?
Yeah, I'm an old man. You didn't know?
Wow.
You didn't know? I'm an old man.
Wow.
According to my chat and the Fisk unit soldiers. I've been on this planet for about 5,000 years. I've been on this planet for about 5,000 years. Every major event, they've got a picture of me at it. Okay, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous the things that I have to deal with my chat. Okay, my chat is just a group of toxic sons of bitches, man. They don't give a fuck, and they don't give a fuck, and I'm just like, God,
I've seen that firsthand.
Do I fester this kind of environment? Like, did I cultivate this environment? Like, this is probably my fault. I probably did this.
I guess. Listen, your chat is filled with demons. Like earlier today, I was in there. I saw Rafe. Yeah. I saw Ravington in your chat saying, "Why did MarkAnt get a sword? I have swords on my logo."
I mean, yeah, it goes without saying. You have to have a sword. You have to have a sword.
In every chat I'm in just about every chat I'm in, unless it's like Vos, I have a sword.
I mean, that's just kind of the way it goes, man. Like there are some people on Twitch that they have to have a sword without question. Okay, they have to have one. All right.
Yeah.
Or you're violating the code. All right. Like
the code of Swordingtons.
It is the code. It's the code. All right, cool. So let's talk a little bit of football, man. Who's your favorite team?
Seattle Seahawks, easy.
Seattle,
which is why I told you I'm not gonna make fun of your Giants because they beat my Seahawks with a bunch of bullshit in that game. I don't want to hear it.
I mean, listen, it wasn't. Hey, what's going on, Wolves? How you doing, man? What's up? Hey, Nate Hawk, how you doing, man? Nate Hawk is such a fucking weird dude. Nate Hawk came up in here, right? Let's talk about this for a second. Nate Hawk came up in here, right? He didn't say, what's up, chat? He didn't say, hey, PTA, how you doing? He wasn't like, hey, who the fuck is this MarkAnt guy? He didn't say none of that. He popped up in here, and the first thing he said was, my favorite top 5, Marcus Trufant, Jordan Babin, I don't know how to say it, Kerry Joseph, He comes in here, Robert Blackman and Dave Brown. He comes in here and he's just like, fuck what y'all talk about. Here's my fucking top 5, bitches. Like,
hey, Nate, if Nate Hawk, if you're still in here, who asked?
he kicked in the door and was like, you bitches need to hear my top 5. Shut the fuck up.
That's probably what he did. He probably said, ooh, this guy's streaming. He should probably hear my top 5.
Oh, wait. Pest, can you insta DM me that story you was talking about on stream? No, I can't hell no, Wolves. Hell no, Wolves. I don't trust you to, no, I'm not giving you shit. I'm not giving you shit, Wolves. I don't trust you, man. You could do some fucking crazy shit with it. Okay.
Look at Wolves. Look at Wolves now saying this.
All right, so Wolves ain't been paying attention. That's cool. Hey, I'm good, Nate Hawk. How you doing, brother, man? Hey, I see your top 5. Your top 5 cool with me. Okay. So all right, Seattle Seahawk fan. What's the origin of you becoming a Seahawk fan?
Okay.
Oh, so, Smelly is in here. What's up, Smelly?
Oh God, Smelly. So on I'm not afraid to share this with anybody. On Nickelodeon, every year, for as long as I can remember, they had the Kids' Choice Awards. It was like an award show, right? Mm-hmm. And Russell Wilson would always host it.
Okay, yeah.
And I watched that. It was like, it's on once a year. I've watched it every year since I was like little, like maybe 6. And I always saw Russell Wilson on there. And so eventually I found out he was a Seahawk. And then I was like, okay, so I'm gonna, and then it just like Russell Wilson hosting that led to me being a Seahawk fan.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Okay. So damn, that's probably the most interesting football fan origin story I've ever fucking heard on my channel.
I'm not afraid to say that. I mean, it's true.
Pest is trying to pretend like he's only 5,000 years old. Okay, Nate, you're right. I'm 10,000. I'm 10,000 years old. Fuck you, Nate.
I think you mean 10 million.
Yeah, probably that too. I don't fuck. Whatever, man. I'm old as shit. That's probably the most interesting football fan. That's probably the most interesting football fan origin story I've ever heard. You chose your team based on the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards.
Yep. Listen. I'm not afraid to say that. Okay, I did. I'm proud of it.
Okay, all right. Hey, listen, man. You know, look, when I was a young lad, many millions of years ago, Nickelodeon was my favorite channel to watch as a kid, man. I watched the shit out of Nickelodeon. So, Obama been swagging is in the building.
Oh my god.
Obama been swagging is in the building. Yeah, what's going on? Obama been swagging? Man, hell yeah, I need you in here. You know I need you in here, my guy. What's going on with you, man? Listen, I got goons, MarkAnt. I got goons, man. All right,
I can tell.
You gotta be careful on these PTA streets. I got goons here.
We got freaking Curious George with an AK. We got the IRS. We got the FBI. What? These names are hell.
I mean, listen, man. This is what it is, man. This is what. Hey, I need. Okay, now so we got Obama. I need Osama. Where's Osama?
Oh, no.
I need Osama
Oh,
up in here.
Oh God!
I need Osama. We got Obama. I need Osama. Let's get it, man. I know he's lurking in the shadows. Someone summon Osama. I need him in here
somewhere.
I need him in here. Okay, so all right. Seattle Seahawks fan, right?
Yep.
Where without doxing yourself, where are you originally from? Just give me the state. Just give me the state. Like this, the state. What state are you originally from? Or are you like a military brat? You just traveled around? Are you part of the fucking circus?
That.
You're part of the circus?
The circus, sure.
Okay, so you are one of those individuals where you've traveled around, moved from place to place every few years. So you don't really have a place where you're from. Oh yes, we need entertainment, talking drugs as well. So you don't have necessarily a place that's quote unquote home.
Nah, not really. No.
Okay. All right. I can, you know what? I can respect that. You know, without saying what branch I was in, because I don't say what branch I was in. There is going to be a, what's going on, Joseph? How you doing? There's going to be a video interview that's going to be done here in a few months. That's going to tell my entire origin story. Y'all stay tuned. I'm going to tell you guys my entire origin story here in a few months, and so that's kind of the reason why I haven't been talking about it. That's kind of the reason why I haven't been talking about it. But you know, being a military vet myself, you know, I know how that is, man. You know, you're somewhere for 3 years, you go and you dip. Hey, I'm sorry, Nahawk. This isn't gonna be one of those call-ins. I'm gonna do a call-in here soon, right? But this stream is about MarkAnt. This stream's about MarkAnt today. Okay, so nowhere is home. What place? Being that you moved around a lot, what place was your favorite place then?
Florida.
Florida. What part of Florida were you in?
Orlando.
Okay, he was in Orlando. All right. And how long were you in Orlando?
Maybe about, I don't know. I honestly don't know. At least I have no clue. I had no clue. A while.
You're there for a minute. Okay. So what was the second favorite?
Oh God, you're making me think.
I gotta ask the hard hitting questions here.
Oh boy. It's honestly hard to decide.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
No?
I got nothing.
Okay.
I got
all
nothing.
right. I mean, it's, you know what? Like it is sometimes it's a little bit hard to sometimes it's like, oh yeah, look at Don Vito, or you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Orlando. Sometimes it's hard to decipher, man. Like I've been to a lot of different places. You know, I know that my absolute Fisk Vegas Chinese food.
Oh my God!
Fisk Vegas Chinese food is in the building.
Oh my God!
Yo, what's Fisk Vegas' Chinese food doing in here, man? Fisk Vegas is another YouTuber that I collaborate very often. He's always talking about Chinese food, getting Chinese food. And the Chinese food he gets is fucking trash. It's fucking trash.
Wait, hold on. Is it like has been in the garbage already, or you're going to throw in the garbage all the way to the very bottom, where all the dead rats are?
You might as well throw that shit in the garbage, man. He took a picture of his Chinese food once, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is that?
Oh God!
What the fuck is that? Throw that away.
Oh boy.
Throw that away. Okay, all right. So yeah, I get it though, man. Like my favorite place that I've ever been was South Korea. Like that was my favorite place that I ever lived. But like to say like what's the second favorite, that's a difficult question. Okay, what was it about Orlando that you liked so much? Like what made it
Disney World.
Disney World. All right.
Disney World.
All right, so you frequented Disney World a lot.
Yes.
Okay. You know, I've never been to Disney World.
What?
I've never been to Disney World.
That's a crime.
I know. I've been to Disneyland. I've been to Tokyo Disney, but I've never been to Disney World. Never. I've never been. I'm gonna go, but I've never been. He's so mad that he's fucking glitching out, y'all. I've broken MarkAnt, y'all. I've totally broken MarkAnt's entire fucking universe. We gotta wait for MarkAnt to come back. Let me know when you're back, Mark. I fucking broke him, chat. I fucking broke this man. He was like, "You've never been to Disney World?" Oh man. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna mute this for now so that Fisk eats sewer rats as his meat for Chinese food. Yo, bro, the fucking picture that Fisk Vegas put, man. That's what the fuck it sounded like. You're going to North Korea, Wolves. Good luck with that. Good luck, okay? I technically have been in North Korea, technically, right? But I was at the DMZ. I've technically been in North Korea, but that was at the DMZ. Okay, so Wolves is gonna be back here in 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry, Wolves. God damn it. MarkAnt's gonna be back here in 1 second. He told me that he was having a couple of technical difficulties over with his Wi-Fi. So he might bounce in and out, and when he does, we'll just bring him back in. We'll just bring him back in. There we go. He's back. just
God.
Hey, listen, y'all. Mark is at Starbucks right now, right? He's trying to use the Wi-Fi.
Oh my God.
But there's a whole bunch of fucking Karens in there, okay? Taking pictures of their pumpkin spice lattes and posting them on Instagram. so Mark's gonna drop in and out. It's okay. We're gonna make do. We'll make it work. It's all good, man. I'm getting code. Tell Fist to pick me up. I'm just sitting here in the bag. He might as well just throw it away. He might as well just throw that shit away. God. Nobody wants to eat that.
Literally throw it out the window.
Just throw that shit away. I mean, listen. Fist Vegas Chinese food. Why don't you just sit there, right? You're gonna get cold. It doesn't matter. You weren't delicious when you were warm. Okay? It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. Bro, those buildings in the DMZ ain't no, man. But here's the thing: if you go to the DMZ, right, you can go into this tunnel. They have a tunnel, right, that's closed off on the other side. So you go into the tunnel, and if you go all the way to the end of the tunnel, you're in North Korea. Like, if you go all the way to the end of the tunnel, you're in North Korea. It was the tunnels that they built, during like the I guess when North Korea and South Korea were like super beefing hardcore before they did like their peace treaties and shit. They had these tunnels. So if you go in the tunnel and you go all the way to the end, you're technically in North Korea. Like, you've been in North Korea for like 10, 15 steps. So I technically stepped foot into North Korea. So there's that. He's using the same Afghanistan cave Wi-Fi that KB used. Yo, listen, yeah, KB Wi-Fi be jacked up sometimes, man. All right, okay, so let's talk about your Seahawks, man. How do you feel about the direction of your team?
I honestly, I think they had one of the most underrated off seasons. They picked up a very solid offensive lineman from the Raiders for practically nothing.
Mm-hmm.
In Gabe Jackson. They gave up I think it was like a 6th or 7th round pick, so it was really not a big deal. I know that they were really tight on draft cap this year, but they made the most of. They only had 3 picks, but they made the most out of them though. They really got all 3 of their main needs when they needed them.
Okay.
So I liked when they got rid of the offensive coordinator. He was really just ungodly awful. He made a call that really pissed me off in the playoff game against the Rams. It was like 3rd and 13 in the 4th quarter. They're down 10, right? So if they score this drive, they have a chance. I think there was like 5 minutes left. If they score this drive, they have a chance. But it's 3rd and 13, right? You got to pass. He runs the ball. And it's not even like a creative run. It's just a handoff.
Wait, who are they playing?
The Rams in the playoffs.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, I had to think about that for a second. Like, wait a minute, who are they playing in that game? I remember that. But who were they playing? They were playing the Rams. Okay, I mean, we always sit here and we play armchair quarterback, or we play Monday morning head coach, GM, whatever the case may be. But some calls are just fucking obvious, right?
Oh my God, yeah.
Some calls are just obvious, and I'll tell you what, man. The Seattle Seahawks do kind of have a history of making calls that it's like,
oh God,
yo, what the fuck were you thinking there?
Here we go.
What the fuck are you thinking there? I'll never forgive the Seahawks for not giving the damn ball to Marshawn Lynch to beat the Patriots. I'll never forgive them for that.
They could have had 2 rings and Brady could have lost and cried like a baby, but instead they let Brady jump high, all excited, and Russell Wilson walk off the field like, dang it, we'll get him next time. No, we won't get him next time. It's the Super Bowl.
Oh shit! Hey, my quarterback is in the chat, man. Daniel Jones is here. Hey, Daniel, why the fuck are you in my chat?
We need Eli Manning.
Why the fuck are you in my channel when you should be studying your fucking playbook right now? Like, why
or studying how not to trip?
You shut your fucking mouth, Mark. I'll kick your ass out of here, pronto tanto. Hey, Daniel, you need to be studying your fucking playbook. Don't be in here listening to me, okay? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anyway. You don't need to be in here listening to me. You need to be studying your playbook, okay? Training camp is getting ready to start, all right? You need to be getting the work done, man. You need to be getting the work done. Wait a minute, Nate Hawk. Are you a Seahawks fan?
Listen, Nate Hawk, I see what you just said. If I'm being 100% honest with you, and I am a Seahawks fan, that I don't think they sweep it this year. That division every year it's a really competitive division, like all top tier teams, and really every year before the season, if one of those teams doesn't have a good schedule, they're not going to win the division. There's just no way. Like last year, look at the 49ers. They got so injury stricken. It was such a hard schedule. They got so screwed over. They lost Richard Sherman. They lost their quarterback for half the year. You know, like you can't really prepare for that.
No, I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. What's going on in Afghanistan? Afghanistan is angry about the Space Jam movie.
God.
I haven't seen it. I don't really care.
I'm going to see it.
I don't really care. I don't fucking know.
If Russell Wilson was in it, I'd be like, oh God, I have to go see this.
So you're a Russell Wilson stan to the death, is what you're saying?
I like Wilson like a lot. Like he's probably my favorite on the team, but he's either my favorite or second favorite because I have a signed DK Metcalf jersey, and DK is like my favorite player, right? So
I love DK Metcalf, man. I love DK Metcalf. He's
now here's a good question. Can I ask you a question quick?
Yeah, of course.
Now, I like to ask this to a lot of people because everybody has a lot of different answers about it. Is DK a top 5 receiver?
Is DK Metcalf a top 5 receiver?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
No.
No.
How about top 10?
No, not at all.
What?
Top
15.
Maybe top 15. I could definitely name 10 wide receivers better than DK Metcalf. We were talking about this shit the other day. Was that yesterday? No, that was Monday, or was it yesterday? I don't fucking remember. All the days are blending together. But I was just having this conversation with my boy Kush from the Hub. Nate was there, and we were talking about oh my God, why am I Mike Evans? We were talking about Mike Evans and whether or not Mike Evans is top 5. And I was like, I don't think he's a top 5, but he's definitely top 10. He might be 7 or 6. I don't think he's 5. So I can't necessarily put DK in a top 10 right now. I love DK. I think he's a stud, right? I think he's a great wide receiver. I think that he has the potential to be a top 10 wide receiver in the future, but not right now. No, not right now. He's still got work to do. Like, he's still got quite a bit of work to do before we can even be talking about him as a top 10 wide receiver. I can definitely name 10 wide receivers that I'd put before him. I'm about to broke MarkAnt again. All those Karens, man, they taking pictures of their lattes, man. All those Karens taking pictures of their lattes. And we just keep losing MarkAnt. So, all right, let's look at the Mortal Kombat movie of Nate Hawk. You need to stop drinking those fucking 40s, bro. Mortal Kombat movie of the year? Excuse me? No. Mortal Kombat was kind of dumb. Mortal Kombat was kind of fucking dumb. We're talking about Kush being down bad, BBC, Brotherly Love, and PTA dressing like Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, that's still gonna happen. Oh shit, Joe Judge is in the building. Hey Joe, what the fuck are you doing here? Why don't you and Danny go and start working? Okay, we got some fucking football games to win. God damn it.
But now I joined it off my phone so I wouldn't lag as much.
Okay, cool. All right, we got you. We got you back. Right. We got you back. All right. Sure. So all right. And now you're in here, so you can hear what I said. There's Wolf said that we were talking about Kush being down bad. BBC, which stands for big, God. Which stands for
I know.
No. It stands for Big Blue Crew. Not get your mind out. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Oh my God.
Get your mind out of the gutter. It stands for Big Blue Crew. Because that's like a sect of people on Twitter, man. I don't fucking know who they are. Brotherly Love and PTA dressing like Winnie the Pooh.
I want to see that.
So here's the thing. You're not going to see it, but the story behind that last thing is that I said that there will be a video that I put on YouTube where I will be 100% naked from the waist down. But you'll never know. But you'll never know you won't know which video it is because you can only see this part of my body. But I'm gonna do a video. I'm going to record a video that I'm going to put on YouTube. About something. I don't know what it's going to be about. It's just going to be a random ass video, and and I'm going to be naked from the waist down, but no one will ever know which video it is.
Oh God!
No one will ever know which video it is that I am sitting here in this chair in front of this camera with no pants or underwear on, just Winnie the Pooh style.
I really, I'd love to hear more about that, except I wouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't. I mean, I don't want to know this.
Listen, man, this is the shit. This is the shit we talk about sometimes, man. Like, hey, listen, we come in talking sports, and then next thing you know, we're talking about being butt naked. It's just the way it happens, man. That's the way it goes down. Jurassic Park is a #1 movie of 2021.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
What?
Nope. I don't want to hear that shit come out of your mouth again. Oh,
what?
God. Oh,
well, fucking Nate Hawk said that Mortal Kombat was the best movie of 2021.
It was. It was up there.
It wasn't. Mortal Kombat was stupid.
What?
Mortal Kombat was
great.
Mortal Kombat was dumb as hell, man.
I thought that was like that. Well, then again, I'm a Mortal Kombat fan though. Like I'm a fan of like the games and stuff.
Listen,
so, I
love Mortal Kombat. Okay, and so when I was talking to a friend of mine who saw it, and I was like, okay, because I love I love the old school Mortal Kombat movies. So I was like, yo, what do you think of the Mortal Kombat movie? And he's a nerd, so I know he's gonna give me the real. And he was like, all right, you're gonna have two different reactions. You're gonna have one of two reactions. You're either gonna say that movie was dumb as fuck, or you're gonna say, yo, that movie was dumb as fuck. Like like that's what your reaction is gonna be. And so I saw him, and he was like, "So you watched it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did." And he was like, "What'd you think?" And I was like, "That movie was dumb as fuck." Like it wasn't a bad movie, but it was dumb as fuck. Like it was dumb. That movie was dumb.
I didn't care for the actors. The acting, I did not care.
Nerd Cage is in a building. Hey, Nerd Cage, what'd you think in Mortal Kombat? I know you're just dropping by to say what's up, but what did you think? Movie was a letdown. Thank you very much. If Nerd Cage says movie was a letdown, Nerd Cage is fucking right. All right. It wasn't that great.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Nerd Cage has spoken.
It wasn't that great. And Nerd Cage, the entire Nerd Cage crew, which I'm proud to say that I'm an associate actor of, man. That's pretty goddamn cool. The entire Nerd Cage crew, they know their shit. Okay. Mortal Kombat was not the worst movie I've ever seen, but it wasn't the movie of the year. No, not at fucking all.
I just don't watch movies, so I can't really say anything.
Not a shot. Two worst movies was 2021 Godzilla vs. Kong and Gunpowder Milkshake. Somebody just told me to watch Gunpowder Milkshake.
It sucks. It is horrible.
Somebody just said, "Yo, you gotta watch Gunpowder Milkshake."
It's horrible.
I don't even know what the fuck it is. You know what?
It's bad.
Hold on a second.
All you need to know is that it's bad.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna Google this shit right now. Gunpowder Milkshake. What the fuck is this? What is this?
It's horrible. That's what it is.
What? Okay, first of all, let me see the Gunpowder Milk. Like this. Okay, based off of this, this little movie image, it looks like the female version. It looks like kind of the female version of oh my god, Zombieland. Like it looks like they're trying to go for that same Zombieland type motif.
It is, but 10 times worse.
Oh, great. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Shit. I don't know. I didn't know that Nate Hawk, but I don't got no issues. I don't got no issues with you. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna call you a fucking weirdo because I call everybody a fucking weirdo. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal, Nate Hawk.
I mean, you call everybody sons of bitches.
Yeah, I call you all sons of bitches. So, Wolves, I have pants on. I wouldn't be doing a live stream with a person.
Prove it. Prove it. PTA, prove it.
Hold on a second. Let me get it ready, man. I don't want it to look.
You're probably putting it on now.
I got pants on, man.
Okay.
I got pants on. I got pants on. Okay.
It
will never be on a live stream. It will be a recorded video where I will be sitting here with no pants on.
It'll be on a live stream for everybody to enjoy.
No, it would not. I would not do that on a live stream because there is too many opportunities for me to have to move around and do shit.
Oh God.
Snyder Cut, Nobody, or Wrath of Man. All movies I haven't seen yet.
Snyder Cut is the best one out of those.
I listen, and I want to see Snyder Cut, but I'll say the same thing that I said when I was on Nerd Cage's channel 2 weeks ago. I don't have 15 hours to watch a movie. I don't have 15 hours. I don't have 15 hours to watch a movie, man. I just kind of don't, you know. So I will see it eventually. I'll see it eventually.
You know what? PTA.
Yo,
I want to say something quick. So you said that DK is maybe top 15, right?
maybe.
I hold on. I want to say like why exactly I think he's top 5. Okay.
Jesus
So
Christ. Okay, go ahead.
no. Okay, listen. So right now my top 5 just based off of this season. This is purely based off of this season. I got Devontae Adams, DeAndre Hopkins, Tyreek Hill, DK, and maybe Stephon Diggs. I'm not a huge fan of Stephon Diggs. And so like you gotta see, so like DK, obviously huge guy, like gigantic. Like he's huge, right? He's so huge. He is fast as all hell, right? He's fast, and he makes these catches. People call him freaking Butterfingers for dropping one pass against Jalen Ramsey. Like he's not Butterfingers for dropping one singular pass.
Okay, just do me a favor. Just do me a favor before you continue. Give me that list one more time.
Okay. So I'm taking Devontae Adams, DeAndre Hopkins, Tyreek Hill, DK Metcalf, and either Stephon Diggs. Oh God. I'm not like putting Stephon Diggs at top 5. I don't care for him. Diggs or maybe Michael Thomas.
Did you say Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek Hill's number 3.
Okay. So we're not talking about Julio Jones.
Julio Jones. Okay, listen. Like I said, this is purely based off of this season. And Julio, you gotta admit, he couldn't stay healthy this season, right? He couldn't stay healthy. And second of all, they trade him, right? They trade him to Tennessee, right? Which I think is a great fit for him if he could stay healthy. The problem with him, he has the problem. AJ Green has that problem now. They can't stay healthy. Like if especially Julio, if he has a full blown year, all healthy, he's easily top 5, easily. But if he's just injured the whole year, you can't really say that he's top 5 because he hasn't played.
What about AJ Brown?
AJ Brown, I like AJ Brown. He's right there. He's like right.
You're putting DK Metcalf over AJ Brown.
Yeah, I think DK was the best receiver out of the class.
What about Adam Thielen?
Adam Thielen.
You're putting DK over Adam Thielen right now? That's what you're telling me?
Hold on, listen. Yes, but listen. So first of all, AJ Brown, for me, he's just outside the top 5. Like literally, he is right there, like 6 or 7. But Thielen, for me, he's hardly top 10, maybe top 15. Not a fan of Thielen. I like Jefferson over Thielen.
I was going to say Justin Jefferson. You're going to put DK Metcalf over Justin Jefferson, right?
I'm putting DK above him, but Justin Jefferson's above Thielen. Easy. It's easy.
Amari Cooper. Easy. You're going to put him over Amari Cooper. I know Amari Cooper don't show up for away games.
No, listen,
or put him over Amari Cooper.
That's another thing I want to bring up. So it's not that he doesn't show up. It's that the Cowboys are, you gotta admit, easily the most hated team in the NFL. At least one of them, sure. Right?
One of them, sure.
But for me, my dad's my whole family is all Cowboy fans, right? But then I'm a Seahawks fan, right? So my family is all Cowboy fans, and the Cowboys, they're not bad. They're really not bad. They just really last year especially, they went 6-10, right? Not good, but the whole O-line was out. Dak Prescott snapped his ankle backwards. Elliott I don't know what he was doing, and everybody was just so banged up. The defense sucked.
Keenan Allen. There's another name, Keelan Allen. Keelan Allen, Scary Terry McLaurin. You
can't say his name right. You said Keelan Allen.
I said Keenan Allen.
Oh, God.
Terry McLaurin? CeeDee Lamb? CeeDee Lamb looks like a monster right now. Wait, what are we talking about? Jerry Jeudy? I mean, like,
but you did not just say Jerry Jeudy.
Bro,
You did not just say Jerry Jeudy.
You gonna sit here and act like Jerry
my
Jeudy don't look like a monster? You gonna sit here and act like CD
Well,
Lamb don't look
here,
like a lot monster?
PTA.
They look like equal monsters. They look like equal monsters.
Jerry Jeudy plays for Drew Lock. You got to remember that. He plays for Drew Lock.
What's that got to do with his ability as a wide receiver?
CD Lamb plays for Dak Prescott.
What's that got to do with their abilities as wide receivers? We're talking about their abilities as wide receivers.
Think about this, all right? My top 5, right? I had Devontae. Like, so, first of all, Devontae plays for Rodgers. The best or the second best quarterback in the league. Hopkins plays for Murray. A top, in my opinion, top 10 quarterback.
I just realized that Osama bin Laden's in the chat, y'all.
Good. But
I just realized Osama bin Laden's in the chat. What's up, Osama? How you doing,
man? So Murray is a top 10 QB in my opinion, right? Easy. Then Tyreek Hill plays for the best or second best quarterback in the league, Patrick Mahomes, right? Number 4, DK, right? Plays for Russell Wilson. Easily a top 5 quarterback for me, right?
Wait. We cannot use the quarterback that's throwing to the wide receiver as a determining factor as to whether or not he is a top 10 wide receiver. We cannot do that. We cannot do that.
Like underrated, like big, like for me, underrated receivers like Chris Godwin. He's solid. But Brady, he immediately, like when he snaps the ball, he's looking at the first person he's looking at is Mike Evans, right? First person he looks at is Mike Evans, right? Then if he's not open, he's looking at Gronk. If he's not blocking, right? He's looking at Gronk. Then he looks at Godwin, right? But then Godwin, he makes the catches, but like people really don't like. For me, it's either like he's really underrated, Godwin for me, because he like if Evans weren't there, he'd be the number 1 receiver. But for me, he's Godwin. Like if Evans weren't there, he would really be like 10 times better, just because he would get more attention paid to him.
I can't operate in that manner. I can't operate in the manner of judging a player based on another player. Like I can't. That's like saying that Zeke Elliott is a top 5 running back because of his offensive line.
Not after this year.
I mean, listen. You either have the ability or you don't. You're either good or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't operate like that. Like, yes, it's important that the quarterback throws the ball to the wide receiver, but the wide receiver's got to get open. The wide receiver either has to be open or he has to be able to catch the ball in traffic to where you're confident enough to throw to him. So like I can't sit here and say, well, this guy's got this quarterback, so that makes him a top whatever. I can't do that. So that's the reason why when I say names like Jerry Jeudy, when I say names like CD Lamb, I'm talking about their ability.
Purely talent.
I'm talking about their ability, and they are on par in terms of the talent that DK Metcalf has. I still put DK Metcalf above those 2 players, right? But there are a lot of wide receivers that are really good that prevent me from saying DK Metcalf is a top 5 wide receiver. I can't do it. I can't, or even a top 10, top 15, we can talk. Top 15, we can talk. All right. Do I think that 2 or 3 years from now we will be saying DK Metcalf is a top 5 wide receiver? Sure, 100%. 100%. I can see it. I can see it because DK is a beast. He's a beast, but not right now. Not right now. He's got a lot more to prove.
Another thing I like when people are talking about DK, I like to say this, right? The only defensive back that can truly, and I'm not saying like, oh, like a little bit. I'm saying truly, like completely shut him down, like where he hardly gets any receptions or any like anything is Jalen Ramsey. But like people use that against him. People come up with a meme. They call DK Ramsey's son, right? Right? They call him Jalen Ramsey's son. What receiver except for Devontae Adams doesn't get shut down by Jalen Ramsey? Please tell me.
I mean, well, we're talking about potentially one of the best defensive backs in the league.
Exactly.
Jalen Ramsey.
Exactly.
So.
Like
I don't.
people,
I'm sure people are shitting on DK Metcalf because he's getting shut down by Jalen Ramsey, but that's unfair, right?
Like who doesn't?
That's totally unfair. Okay. Mm-hmm. So like I don't factor in things like I don't factor in outside factors when I'm talking about football players. I'm talking about
so you're talking purely that player.
Purely that player. What does that player bring to the table?
Okay.
That's the way I talk about football. Okay. That's the way I talk about players. I understand this, right? Because you know I've coached football for a very long time. I've coached football, right? And so I understand that it's a team sport. You need 11 players to do their job in order for you to be successful. Right, but I can still evaluate a talent based on in a vacuum. I can evaluate a talent in a vacuum. Okay, so like I can't utilize outside factors when I am thinking about where a talent ranks among his peers in the NFL. I can't do that.
Okay, well here because I think so. Who in your opinion are your top 5 receivers in order?
My top 5?
Currently, obviously.
Ooh, shit. That's I mean, right now it's a DeAndre Hopkins has to be up at the top, right?
Yeah, he's for me is 1 or 2. Like he has a true argument for being number 1. For me, I have him just at number 2 purely off of this year, but in general, he's number 1.
Yeah, he catches everything. Okay, it doesn't matter. You can literally kick DeAndre Hopkins in the dick as he's trying to catch the ball. He's going to catch that ball. Okay, so DeAndre Hopkins is up there for me. And then and this is where it gets tricky, right? Because I love Tyreek Hill, but I also love Devontae Adams, and so it's like, oh man, one of those guys got to be number 3. I can't necessarily be sure who's number 3. And then I love AJ Brown. I think AJ Brown is a monster.
That's valid, yeah.
And Stephon Diggs. So they're like without putting them absolutely in order, those are my 5 best quarterbacks, my 5 best wide receivers. In the league right now, like that's I
like that list. That completely makes sense. Just laying out that makes sense. Like that's valid. Like that's a list that you can back up. Like again, I'm not a huge fan of Stephon Diggs. Like he's good. Like there's no denying he's a good receiver. Like he's a really good, really good receiver. There's no denying it, right? But I'm not sure if he's as high as people are ranking him. Like people are ranking him at like I know one person like has him at like number 2, and I'm like that's just pure insanity. That's just not it. But like Stephon Diggs, I may be putting him at like 7 or 8. I'm not a huge fan of him.
You're not putting Stephon Diggs in the top 5?
I don't like Diggs in the top 5. No.
Wow. I mean, I put listen. Diggs is 5, and if he's not 5, he's 6. But I'm not sure who I'm putting in 5 ahead of him right now. Stephon Diggs is a goon. Okay, I mean like Julio Jones. Julio Jones is an option in that top 5. Allen Robinson could be an option in that top 5. But I like Stephon Diggs, man. He's a goon.
That's a good name you just brought up. I forget that in a minute. He's Allen Robinson.
Yeah, I mean, we forget about Allen Robinson because
good name.
Because you know he's
because he plays for the Bears.
Yeah, he plays for the Bears. I mean, like,
I completely forgot about him. Like for me, he could easily be top 5.
I mean, he could be.
But that's where the quarterback factors in for me.
He could
that's
be.
where it really factors in.
He could be. I mean, so like that's when I think of this list is difficult because there's a lot of really good wide receivers in the NFL, and it's like, man, you know. There is a clear cut for me, and that's Hopkins. Okay, it's a clear cut. Yeah. He's the best. He's the best wide receiver in the league. Okay, and then it's like and then Tyreek Hill and Adams like you know who which one we're going with. So it's a difficult list, but I can tell you who I think the 5 best are without necessarily putting them in order. I have Stephon Diggs up there. I feel like Stephon Diggs went to Buffalo and changed the game. Like he went up
That's
to
fair.
Buffalo. I think Stephon Diggs was the missing. He was the missing link. He was the key element to that Buffalo
And
Bills
don't
team.
count out Beasley. Don't count out Beasley is really not a
Beasley,
bad receiver.
man,
He's
fuck,
not bad.
man, fuck
Not
Cole
top 5.
Beasley.
Not top
Fuck
5,
Cole
but like top 10.
Beasley.
But like, he's not bad.
We're not getting ready to sit here and talk about no fucking Cole Beasley.
He's not bad.
Beasley.
Like he's not a number 1 receiver, but like he's not horrible. He's like he's like not bad.
Who the fuck we getting ready to talk about next? Chris Hogan? Like,
how about Chris Carson, who gets injured every second?
I mean, like, we're not gonna talk. We're not gonna
He's
talk
good.
about fucking Cole Beasley.
He's good every other second, but like
We're not gonna. Okay, who's currently your favorite running back in the league?
ooh. So are we talking about like my favorite or for my best? Like are we talking about like
Give
my
me
favorite
both.
running back?
Give me your favorite running back, and then tell me who you think the
Okay.
best running back in the league is.
Now I'm not gonna say Chris Carson because he's not like I like him, but he's not my favorite running back. My favorite running back, based on personality and what they do for the game and for like the people, honestly, Saquon's up there. Saquon's definitely up there. McCaffrey's up there. Derrick Henry's up there. I really like.
What's going on,
okay.
King Savage? How you doing, man? Appreciate you for popping in. Oh, you know what? My bad. Hey, Zach, what's up with you, man? I see you in here talking shit. Your message is getting deleted. Fuck off. See, I said what's up to CEO. I just want to. I'm sorry to the chat that I'm not like really being super active with you guys right now. But again, this is about MarkAnt. It's not about me. When I got a guest on here, it's about the guest. It's not about me, right? And I'm sorry, it can't be about y'all. It's about the guest.
Listen, if you need a minute to talk to the chat, like
no. Listen, man, those are the rules, man. They know the fucking routine. When we got a guest in here, it's about the guest. It's not about us. We go live. We go live with just me, or we go live with people who've been here before, who they know, and we can cap at the chat all damn day. But when we got a new person up in here, it's all about getting to know you because you're coming into the family. So yeah. So okay, go ahead. You were saying Saquon. You were saying McCaffrey. You were saying Henry.
Yeah, I said Saquon, McCaffrey, Henry. I'm not, and this is just off of the person. I like Ezekiel Elliott. Like I like Ezekiel Elliott. But and you're a Giants fan, so I hate to say that to you, but I like Ezekiel Elliott.
Listen, Zeke is a goon when he wants to be. Anyway, Zeke is a goon when he wants to be.
Like you gotta admit though, I mean, like this year, like the Cowboys they had so many injuries. The defense couldn't hold up a lead, right?
The defense was bad.
Exactly. Like so that has nothing to do with Elliott himself, but the defense was horrible. We know that. Dak Prescott, that's like, don't forget, that impacts everybody on it, even when it just comes to handoffs. Like, that impacts, like, when you don't have your starting quarterback handing the ball off to you that you've played for your entire career, that's just not normal. You just don't feel like yourself.
Right.
You're not gonna feel like yourself. You
Right.
feel like you can't blame him. Like, okay, like fumble, like that's a lot, but like. You can't completely blame it on him. His whole team was gone.
Right.
He had Andy Dalton giving him handoffs, and it was his first year on the team, not to mention.
No, yeah, you're right. I can't disagree. The Cowboys were in shambles last season. And listen, I'm not this biased Giants fan where I can't recognize when other teams are good and other teams in our division are good. I'm not a biased Giants fan, okay? So I try to be realistic. I try to be unbiased as I possibly can, right? Although I am biased to a fault about my Giants, and I will openly admit that. But I can admit that Zeke Elliott is a goon. He's a fucking goon. Like he's definitely a goon.
Like I want to say, if the entire Cowboys team can stay healthy next year, I'll get to that in a minute. What I'm thinking, if the entire Cowboys team can stay healthy this year, and I mean the entire team, all the starters, stay healthy, right? If they can stay healthy, the Cowboys are really like a legitimate playoff team. Like they are a threat for like the playoffs. Like they need to stay healthy. Like Dak, for me, he's a top 10 quarterback for me. He's top 10. Elliott, when everybody's healthy and he's playing good, he's like top 5 for me.
And the receiving core is like the best in football for me.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd say that receiving core is the best in football. Not.
I
They're
so
very
I
good.
honestly
They're
I like
very
Cooper.
good. They're very good.
I love Cooper. I like Amari Cooper. I like CeeDee Lamb. But Gallup, he is not talked about enough for me. He like you gotta see these catches like he makes these insane
Michael
catches.
Gallup is kind of the redheaded stepchild of the Cowboys right now because everybody's talking about Amari Cooper and
And
CeeDee Lamb.
CD,
Yeah, and nobody's talking
the
about
catches
Gallup.
that he makes, the catches that Gallup makes, like you gotta see this. Like these catches are insane. Like sideline catches are no problem. Like I saw the one he made it against Philly this year when they beat them. I think it was towards the end of the season. It was on. It was like it was. He catches. It's like he almost lost the receiver, and just he was just playing out faster than him. He ran right into to the end zone. Like he like burnt him. Like he was. It was like they made a fool out of him, right? But like you said, like they're so busy talking about Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb, right? That Gallup, he doesn't get like any attention. Like that like for me like with my Seahawks, for example, right? Like Russ, he gets talked about like all the time. It's just obvious, especially this off season,
Mm-hmm.
right? He gets talked about, right? DK is getting talked about, right? Because
Right.
he's just like he's just such a freak. He's just so like that.
He is a freak.
But then
Yes, he's a freak.
like you gotta admit, like this guy's a freak. But then you have Tyler Lockett, who again I don't think people talk about enough. I really think like he might be like the most underrated wide receiver in football.
Uh,
Like people don't talk about him.
yeah.
Like
I
that's
see where you're going.
valid.
I see where you're going. I see where
Yeah.
you're going. I can
Hmm.
understand the point that you're making. I really can. Um, so, it's funny though because when as you talk about who you think your who your favorites are, right? You
Hmm.
said a name. You said a name that's my favorite, and that's Derrick Henry. I love
Yeah.
watching Derrick Henry run the ball.
Hmm.
I love the
It's
fact
like electric.
I
It's
love the fact
electric.
that he is violent. I love the fact that he's looking for contact. I love the fact.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. R.I.P. Josh Norman.
Yeah,
Sorry, I had something
listen,
in my throat.
listen. I love the fact that if you are not big enough and strong enough, he's going to stiff arm your ass into the future. I love
Into
it.
the nether realm.
I love watching Derrick Henry run. Now I personally think that like one of my favorites, one of my top running backs that I personally think, without saying Saquon, right? Because bias, I think Saquon's great. Um, Christian McCaffrey is a different type of running back, man.
Yeah, he can do everything except for be a power back. Like
Right? Yeah.
he's great receiving back.
Yes.
He's a very athletic back. Like he's elusive. He can juke. He can hurdle.
Yep.
He can do all this stuff. But like power back, like McCaffrey, when you look at him in person, like no football player for me is necessarily small. No football player is small.
Right.
But like McCaffrey, he's just not like he's nowhere near Derrick Henry size. Like, but that just like Derrick Henry like he's on a whole other level. But like that's just as an example. McCaffrey, he isn't like he can't really shed tackles unless he has an O lineman to back him up. That's the only flaw with McCaffrey. He can't really shed these tackles.
Yeah, I mean, he is shifty enough. He is shifty enough to break a tackle or two, or
Well, yeah, yeah.
or juke a player out
But
of
like
his
he's not
cleats.
gonna stiff arm
But
you.
yeah, he's not
He's not
going to stiff arm you. He's not going to run through the tackle per se. He's not going to lower his shoulder. That's not what he does. And a lot of people don't talk about this enough. McCaffrey's pretty decent in pass coverage. Like he's pretty decent in pass blocking. And that's a facet that I feel like Saquon Barkley is lacking in. Is his pass protection? Like I said, pass coverage. I meant pass protection. His pass protection. Like I feel like Saquon is lacking in his pass protection, and too many defenders get past Saquon with no problem. And for him to be as big and strong as he is, he should be better at it. But so that's why like I think McCaffrey's one of the top running backs in the league because he's complete. He's as complete as you can get for the body type that McCaffrey is, because he's not a big, strong bowling ball type of running back, right? But he can do everything else. He can do everything.
That's what I like about Carson. That's what I like about Chris Carson. He does like he's a decent power back. He can shed tackles, right? He's a good receiving back, right? He's fast, and he sheds like the tackles, like I said, like when he needs to. Except the downside with him is like the same thing I said with Julio Jones earlier. Can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
He's injured half the season every year.
Yeah, and
you know, like
that's what we're doing. That's what we're dealing with
Marshawn Lynch. We got so desperate we needed to give it to Marshawn Lynch in the divisional round versus Green Bay.
Well, so I mean, yeah, I like Carson. I like Carson as a running back. I can't really sit here and diminish his abilities, but I mean, I don't know. He's not a name that pops into my head when we're talking about like the top running back. Like he's just not a name that pops into my head. There are very specific names that pop into my head when I'm thinking about who some of the best are. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about McCaffreys. We're talking about the Derrick Henrys. We're talking about the Zeke Elliott's. We're talking about the Saquon Barkleys. Okay, we're talking about like a Dalvin Cook who's a monster. All right, we're talking about some of these guys that are just like, yo, these are guys that you want to have on your team. Like this guy can be the difference between you winning or losing a game depending upon the situation. So like it's unfortunate, right? Because the league is kind of starting to go away from the premier running back. Because what's going on, Jaden? How you doing? Because it's a passing league now, and because it's a passing league, you've got so many pundits. We lost them. You got so many pundits that are like basically talking about how the running back position is just not as important as it used to be. I don't necessarily buy into that narrative. I still think that the running back is just as important. So, okay, you said Cook. Wait a minute, Gabe. Cook better than Zeke? Dalvin Cook better than Zeke? Oh boy. Last year Dalvin Cook was better than Zeke, but I don't necessarily know if I'm willing to say, without question, Dalvin Cook is better than Zeke overall. That's a rough one.
Like Zeke, for me, like Cook, he isn't a true power back for me. Like Elliott, he's like Carson to me. He does everything and anything. He catches the ball well, right? He takes handoffs, right? But like the fumble thing this year, people are going on for the fumbles this year. Like I get it. Like you can't blame that 100% on him either, right? But you gotta do obviously better hanging on to the ball. Like you can't fumble it. Like you're a running back, you're not supposed to fumble the ball.
Right.
But you can't really blame the guy for not having the best season of his career without his whole team standing by him. So like for him to still come out there, like he didn't do, like obviously he didn't play like Ezekiel Elliott this year, right? Obviously he just didn't play like Ezekiel Elliott, but like. He didn't do necessarily bad this year. If you look at his numbers, like his stats, he didn't do necessarily horrible. He didn't do as good as he usually does with a healthy team. But like you're not going to. You're just not going to.
Oh my God, the fucking chat. Okay, wait a minute, chat. All right, you guys wanted some attention. Now you got some attention. Y'all telling me that because okay, I understand that this past season, Cook was better than Zeke. I understand that. I will acknowledge that. But y'all telling me right now, Cook over Zeke overall? Like overall, y'all telling me Cook over Zeke? That's what y'all telling me right now, chat.
Hold on. Let me say something to the chat real quick, right? So hold on, chat. I think we can all agree that 2, maybe 3 years ago, we were all saying that Ezekiel Elliott was top 2, top 3. People were calling, like, I know some people that were calling him the best running back in football, right? But now, after he has one bad season, because his whole team is a wreck, You want to tell me that he's not good anymore? He lost a step. He's not catching the ball. He's not running the ball well. He's fumbling all the time. You want to tell me that he's a bad running back overall?
Yo, did
Like,
y'all have y'all seen the most recent picture of Zeke? Have y'all seen the most fucking?
He's ripped.
This dude looks like a monster. Like, listen, I am not a fucking Cowboys fan, okay? But I can acknowledge the facts because facts don't care about your goddamn feelings, okay? He looks like a fucking goon right now. Like, I saw a picture of him and I was like, God damn, what the fuck? Hey, is this man getting tested for steroids? Because
he doesn't look human.
This dude looks ridiculous right now. Like, he looks like he went in this offseason and he put that fucking work in. Like, without question, he went and he put that work in. I would not be surprised if Zeke has a monster ass season, okay? I would not be surprised. Now listen, he could have lost a step. He could be washed. These things could be true. I just don't think that that's the case right now, okay? So I can't sit here and be like, yo, Cook is better than Zeke. What? Huh? Well, he was better last year, but is he going to be better this year? Like, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
PTA. So I did want to ask you this, right? So we've been on running back for a little bit now, right?
Yeah.
We haven't really given quarterbacks attention. So I want to go on. I want to see. Here's a good question to start off with. Do you think I'm not obviously all time. It's a no-brainer. I'm not saying all time. I'm saying currently. Is Brady a top 5 quarterback? Currently, like right now, is he a top 5 quarterback?
Let me just kind of go through my top 5 real quick.
Okay.
Mahomes, Rodgers,
Valid.
Wilson,
Valid.
and then who?
Maybe Watson.
See, Watson. I love Watson. Watson's a fucking winner, right? But I don't like Watson's situation right now. But
if we're just talking about him,
if we're just talking about him as a quarterback, if we're just talking about him as a quarterback, I don't know if I'd give him number 4. I may be willing to give him number 5. I'm trying to think of who would be number 4.
Or Josh Allen.
I was getting ready to say Josh Allen. I'd probably put Josh Allen at number 4 right now. Just based on the trajectory of his career. And then I'd probably put Watson. So if that's what I'm going with as my top 5, then no, Tom Brady's not top 5.
Okay, yeah. So like I agree with that. I really like a lot of people like I know like some of these people right now just because Tom Brady's Tom Brady.
He's
right?
the GOAT.
Obviously,
Tom Brady's the GOAT. Okay, he's the fucking GOAT. There's nothing you can say. All right,
you really can't.
I like Peyton Manning.
As much
I like
as
Peyton Manning, right? Peyton Manning is my guy. I love Peyton Manning.
Yeah,
all right?
I like Montana.
Well, listen. Oh, whoa. Okay, if we're talking about like all time, right? My guy
is Brady.
Well, no, but if we're just talking about all the quarterbacks and all of the land, my guy was John Elway. I loved John Elway growing up. Okay, that was my guy. Yeah. John Elway, and then any black quarterback. Like that's the way I felt. All right, John Elway, like a Joe Montana, Steve Young. I love those guys. Those guys were great, right? I love Phil Simms. It's a bias thing. I love Randall Cunningham. I loved Warren Moon. Michael Vick. We got to talk about Michael Vick. Michael Vick was an animal. Okay. Donovan McNabb was good as hell. All right. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm brain farting his name right now.
Come on, PTA, be better. Come on.
I'm brain farting his name. McNair. I love McNair.
Oh, yeah.
I love McNair. Yeah. So like, there's a lot of quarterbacks that I really like, and I would name before I even uttered the word Tom Brady. Okay. All right. But you know we listen. We can't deny the fact that Tom Brady is the GOAT. Man got 7 rings, okay? Man got 7 rings. All right, that's ridiculous.
He should have 6, but Seattle passed.
Yeah, but that's ridiculous, okay? 7 rings. This man has This man has 7 rings and has been to 10 Super Bowls. Okay, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. We take none of that away from him. But I can't say Brady is top 5. I'd be willing to put Brady maybe in top 10. I'd be willing to put him in top 10, but not top 5. No, there's way better. First of all, best quarterback in the league without question, Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is amazing. Okay, he's an amazing quarterback. He can do so much.
You know, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
But people are going, like, especially at, like, right after the Super Bowl, they were going after Mahomes because he was under pressure so much.
I'm sorry. Smelly. I am not going to allow you to disparage McNabb. Okay, McNabb was really good, and McNabb in his prime was good as shit. I'm not going to allow McNabb slander in this chat because he was a Philadelphia Eagle. I know, fuck the Eagles, I get it, but McNabb was really fucking good. He was really good. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But like, shit. What was I saying? Shit.
I'm sorry. I killed your train of thought.
Oh shit. I'm just gonna assume I was talking about
I said Patrick Mahomes. I said Patrick Mahomes is the best.
Yeah. So like Mahomes, people were going at him so much for being under so much pressure, but his 2 top offensive linemen were out of that game, right? And of course, he's not used to playing under so much pressure because of how good his O-line is. And you know what Kansas City did to fix that? They went out and signed and traded for some of the best offensive linemen in the league. Like they now because they pick up Joe Thuney, right? Top tier guard, right? They pick up Orlando Brown from the Ravens, top tier tackle, right? They signed a new center. They signed a lot of depth, right? Like, you can't tell me that the Chiefs' offensive line now, like right now after those signings, is not top tier. You cannot tell me that.
The Kansas City Chiefs are a cheat code. Okay, they're a fucking cheat code. The issue with them in the Super Bowl was the offensive line injuries, right? But additionally, because we're not going to discredit Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's defense was fucking goon squad. Okay?
Oh yeah.
They were goon squad all year. Tampa Bay's defense was goon squad all year. Okay, so you know, when you factor in you're going against a monster defense, and your offensive line is in shambles. It's a recipe for disaster. Okay,
yeah,
that's just what it is. They played great, right? They recognized that cover 2 shell was working really well against them, and they capitalized on it. And they ran a cover 2 shell the whole game, covered the middle of the field, and was on Mahomes' ass all game. Like there was nothing you could do. There was nothing you can do. You were fucked.
Yeah, like that for me. I'm not saying this because I'm a Seattle fan. There's a lot of problems with Seattle's team that needs help. The defense, for example, lost a bunch of key parts, right? They need help. But for me, the main part that you really like, it starts off. First of all, you got to keep Russ happy, because like if Seattle loses Russell Wilson, that team will not go above 10-7. No, it won't. I
don't even know if they win 10 games without Russell Wilson.
Exactly.
Russell Wilson is the glue in Seattle right now. I'm sorry, it's just the truth.
Yeah.
He's the glue. He's the glue in Seattle. You lose if Russell Wilson. We're gonna knock on wood when we say this. If Russell Wilson was to get hurt this year, y'all screwed. That's just what it is. You're screwed.
Mm-hmm. Unless it's like in like the Super Bowl. But first of all, they need to fix the offensive line because that's a bunch of shit.
Yeah, you guys' offensive line's ass.
They're probably first of all, we lost our cornerback 1 in Shaquille Griffin, top tier corner, right?
Yeah.
Then we lost Quentin Dunbar, who isn't our cornerback 1, but he's a solid corner.
Yeah.
Right.
He's a good number 2.
Then you lose KJ Wright. Well, you're probably going to lose KJ Wright unless he somehow resigns. So, under the impression that we lose KJ Wright, you lose your second linebacker, who is another top-tier defensive player. And then you lose your starting D tackle in Jaron Reed. That's huge. right?
Yeah.
So you lost all of your key parts on defense except for Bobby Wagner and Jamal Adams, knock on wood. But like other than that, Seattle, if they can't get the offensive line right, they really are not gonna do great things. For me, it starts with the offensive line. Okay, once that offensive line is healthy, which I'm happy with what they did in the offseason. They made an effort this offseason with what they had. They didn't have too much cap room or too many draft picks, right? So like you couldn't really sign like top tier tackles or that kind of thing. But they went and they did what they could. They picked up a solid guard, Gabe Jackson from Las Vegas, right? They drafted Stone Forsythe out of the draft in like the 7th round, and that was a steal because he's solid, right? So you can't tell me that Seattle didn't at least make an effort this year to try and keep Russell Wilson happy, and I think that's why he's still in Seattle today, because because like if the teammate offer that was right, which they did, he would have probably gone. Like I don't know, because I'm not sure if you heard about this, but during the time the Russell Wilson trade rumors were really high, like they were like people like every day were waiting on him to be traded. The Chicago Bears sent in a massive offer for him. They offered 3 first rounds, right, and that was the minimum they wanted for him. They wanted a minimum of 3 first rounders. They offered that. They offered Trubisky. They offered Akeem Hicks. They offered Allen Robinson. They offered they offered Roquan Smith. They offered Khalil Mack. Like they offered their entire team just to go out and try and pick up Russell Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
And Seattle said no. And that just proves how loyal they are with Russell Wilson and how loyal Russell Wilson is to Seattle. Because the way his contract is constructed, he has that no trade clause. So if Seattle by some chance did say yes to that, they wanted to say yes to that, they would still have to run it by him, by Russell Wilson. And if Russell Wilson says no, it's no.
Right.
He's not going because he has that no trade clause. So he has to approve. So like, if like let's say he went to Dallas this offseason, right? This is just as playing out just an example, right? Let's say Dallas offers 3 first rounders, Dak Prescott, and their whole receiving core, right? And Seattle says yes, and Russ says no. Then tough shit, Seattle. You're not getting the Cowboys receiving core. You're not getting Dak, and you're not getting whatever your first round picks. Tough
Right.
shit.
Right.
Like you can't tell me that Wilson and Seattle don't have faith in each other. Like Wilson, like it was really like even like players are coming out now and saying like Bobby Wagner came out the other day. He said this whole thing was blown out of proportion with Russell Wilson. Like I really am not sure at least right now, because at the time like you had to think they were serious, but right now I really don't think that it was really that serious at all, because I think Wilson really just went in there and he tried to fix the problem Seattle had, and they wouldn't let him. So Russell Wilson, and because he's not the type of person to do that, to say, oh, I want to be traded to these teams if I'm being traded.
Right.
He's just not the type of person to do that. He's just like I can't imagine him playing for another team but Seattle. I just can't do it. Maybe in the last stages of his career, like in his final year, doesn't play with Seattle. Okay, maybe, but I can't tell you that Russ and Seattle don't have faith in each other, because like they say, oh yeah, Pete Carroll hates Russ, the general manager hates Russ. No, they love Russ.
I don't think any of that's true. I don't
They
think
love
I
Russ.
don't think any of that's true.
That's their main priority.
All right. Well, all right. Man, we covered a lot today, y'all.
Yeah.
We covered a whole lot. We got to learn a little bit about MarkAnt. We got to pick his brain about his
listen
team.
to my bullshit on DK Metcalf.
We got listen.
Okay.
You got to be a homer for your own team sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We got to pick his brain. Kind of figure out how he feels about his team, figure out how he feels about the league, figure out how he feels about some movies and some shit like that, right? You know, I feel like after tonight, right, we know MarkAnt a little bit more. So what we're gonna do is this, okay? We are going to get ready to close this bad boy out. But I would first and foremost like to thank MarkAnt for coming in here and hanging out with us tonight, man. This was awesome. This was a great time. I definitely need you to come back here, you know, whenever you want, okay? Just to come and shoot the shit so that the next time you come here, we can fucking talk shit to the chat and call them all pieces of shit.
Oh hell yeah, we could talk to the IRS in the chat. We can talk to the FBI. We can talk to OJ Simpson in the meantime. You know.
Yeah, we can talk to all these.
Because apparently he's in the chat. That's normal.
We can talk to all these crazy sons of bitches, call them all pieces of shit. Okay,
exactly.
So at this point, man, is there anything that you want to plug? Anything that you want people to go check out? Anything that you want to put out there into the universe to the folks that are going to see this stream or the people that are watching right now?
Well, I appreciate you having me on, PTA, and I know that PTA said this earlier, but my links that I really use, my Twitter, my Twitch, I know he said they're in the description.
They're in the description. I'll make sure y'all click on
them. Honestly, go check those out, and go Hawks. Anybody who tells me otherwise is a piece of shit. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I mean, like, really though, like you can't like. Just go Hawks. I'm leaving it at that.
All right, cool. So I want to thank all y'all for coming and hanging out with us tonight. This was a great time. You know, I always love when we're able to kind of put these kind of streams together when we can bring someone on that you guys haven't gotten to hear their opinion or hear them talk, and you know, just kind of get a feel for who they are. You know, and see if they fit. You know, for them to come here and be in rotation. Make sure that you guys are hitting that like button, please. I saw that Curious George with an AK asked about super chats. Here's the deal with super chats, okay? I am not monetized on YouTube, okay? I cannot be monetized on YouTube until I get 1,000 followers and get like 4,000 hours of watch time, okay? So the only way that super chats and shit happen. Hi, Nikki.
Oh God,
Nikki, you're late. Where you been, Nikki? God damn.
Nikki, you came up in here, and I think PTA is a little flattered right now.
No, listen.
You blusted. I mean, you blusted a little bit.
Listen,
I mean, like,
man, Nikki's up in here, man. Hi, Nikki. Nikki is goated. Nikki is goated. I haven't seen Nikki in so long. I'm so happy to see you, Nikki. Nikki is goated, okay, without question. But yeah. You know, listen, the only way that the super chats happen, right? The only way that monetization happens, it's not me, it's y'all, okay? Y'all have to be subscribed. Y'all have to be telling people about the channel. Y'all have to be making that happen. I can't make that happen. The only thing that I can do is provide some content to y'all and to you know, do these live streams sometimes. I was gonna do a video about this, but I'll just kind of give you guys an update on the channel, and maybe I'll cut this part out and I'll put this in a video. So check this out, y'all. I know that I don't put much content up on YouTube, right? And it's kind of because the issue is this, man. You guys know that I'm not a news channel. You guys know that I'm an opinion channel. I give my opinion on stuff, but when there's nothing to give an opinion on, I'm not going to force the content. So here's a little channel update for y'all, okay? I'm gonna start uploading videos of New York Giants Madden shit, and as well as New York Giants real life shit. Okay, I'm going to be doing New York Giants rebuilds when Madden 22 drops. Right, I'm going to be playing CFM games as the New York Giants. So I'm gonna start taking that stuff from my stream, and I'm gonna start adding that to my channel so that you guys can see some of the stuff you're missing, because you sons of bitches don't always come into my streams. All right, so I'm still going to do reactions to Giants games. I'm still going to do week in review. I'm still going to do pest perspectives, but to get some more content on this channel, right? Just to give you guys something to watch, I'm going to start uploading more. I'm going to start uploading Madden content on here as well. Okay, so you guys can expect that next month when Madden 22 drops, you guys can expect some of that Madden content to come out. So we're looking at late August, early September when I'm gonna start putting out additional content that's more than just IRL Giants. So
sub to PTA or I'll take your lunch money.
Damn right.
I mean, really.
It's that simple. So listen, but I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all know how much I love and appreciate y'all for supporting me, man. Thank y'all all so much. Make sure that you guys are liking, subscribing. Make sure you guys go follow MarkAnt on Twitter. Go to MarkAnt's Twitch page. He's live on the weekends, okay, running something. Sometimes he'll be running Among Us. You'll hear me in there yelling like a fucking madman, but we have a great time. Yelling at Fendler and Emily, okay, and maybe also yelling at Texas Rafe, okay.
Rafe is just Rafe though. He's easy to yell at.
So yeah, Fist versus Pest Madden 22. That might happen, y'all. That might happen. Fist been trying to play me, and there's other. Listen, not only will I upload stuff like that, but I'll be playing other content creators. Mark, did you mean to turn your camera on because we can see?
Yeah,
your
I'm seeing
lights.
if I can flip it.
We can see your lights.
Hold on, can I do this?
Oh, look at that Metcalf jersey over there in the corner. Good God, man! Look at this guy's stream room. So yeah.
Here, hold on. Not to flex, but like.
Yeah, look at that man's stream room. Look at that man's stream room. That stream room is dope. Because there's content creators that want to play me, and I'm going to probably play those guys on stream, and then I'll record it and I'll throw it up on the channel. So there's going to be all kinds of different content here in the future. Okay, it's going to be when Madden 22 drops. So until then, right? Y'all gonna have to just deal with the live streams and the occasional video when I feel like it. But listen. We're going to get out of here, okay? We've gone an hour and a half. I appreciate all y'all. Max is coming in here super ass late as we're closing up fucking shop. But you know how I feel about you. Hey, listen, you guys know the routine. You guys know what your homework assignment is. Go to a random channel and just type in PTA Sports sent me. I'm going to get ready to get out of here. So for MarkAnt, I am Pest The Analyst. Take your ass over to Kush or KB's channel. I know they're live right now. Go show them some love. And I will get up with you guys later. Deuces!